Alright, in the top left, playing as Mercia, we have Warble.
That's brave.
Up against Disobeyed, playing Rhomb in the bottom right. So why is it brave?
So far, Mercia has been less than awesome. Like I thought Mercia would be incredible now that your army can charge your groove. But part of the problem is the same thing with Emmerich. Because we have these really bursty games with lots of fast attacking units, Mercia has been having trouble getting a game state where you can have damaged units recharge a groove, heal them, get golems. It's just not happening.
Yeah, that makes sense. That said, Warble hasn't lost a game with Mercia yet, as far as I'm aware. So they're definitely making it work. And even going so far as to just throw Mercia forwards to get the capture. And this is something Warble really likes to do, from what we've seen so far, is just use Mercia to take a bunch of damage, get early captures. Like, put her at risk of, like, possibly dying, but not quite, and then using her groove early just to gain early pressure. And we're going to see some groove get charged, but not quite enough, so now swords are going to come forward. And ooh, actually that sword's very dead. But that actually does prevent the heal on Rhomb, which is pretty big actually. So Warble just going for, I'm going to sacrifice a unit, and your commander is just not going to be able to put as much pressure on early as you would like. And there's actually no good options for Rhomb to heal off of anymore.
Well, there are some bad options.
And is Mercia just going to keep putting pressure on these villages? Yes. There is... Well, I guess capturing it kind of opens up a one potential, but... I actually really like this from Warble. They're putting on tons of pressure. I really like using the merfolk as well early on, just to go and capture that forest. The forest lumber mill. Typically you'll see a sword go from the barracks and take a while to do that.
Ooh, Mighty Mouse is a bit low here.
Ooh, yeah, he is not looking at his strongest, but there's a village nearby. He can potentially heal off of this, unless Mercia goes in and whacks it.
Well, the strategy here is you start a fight away from the village you want to heal on. So Rhomb's real target is the 3 village.
Yeah, but that is not a lot of army that's alive. And I guess Rhomb is getting close to having groove, but Mercia is probably well on her way to tier 2 right now. Yeah, 139. Rhomb backs up and heals. A lot of these swords are very badly injured. Disobeyed might actually just really struggle from this point.
Rhomb is another commander that's had some interesting luck. I kind of feel like Rhomb versus Mercia might give Mercia more of a chance, just because, like, Rhomb's kit is Yoda's kit, but it takes more groove charge to get it.
Yeah, I can see that. Although I guess like Rhomb does have some advantages, like if you just run up and hit your opponent's stronghold with his groove, you can't break that position. Like he just is unkillable on a single tile. Especially when he's next to something like 3 open sides when Rhomb has groove, like it's very difficult to kill him.
Yeah, I think the advantage to Rhomb over Yoda right now is just that Rhomb has a lot of power on the turn they groove, whereas Yoda doesn't as much. It's a little bit weaker. You're prepping for next turn most of the time, or like assisting your army. Whereas Rhomb is all about the commander attack power, and you're just trying to end the game or take an immediate 1-kill advantage.
Also, I just realized there's a barge on the map, which is something you really... I've never seen that on this. But it makes sense because there is a golem, and that's a very good way to transport a golem quickly to the front.
Beetle!
Yeah, doing some good work there. And actually, Rhomb's really close to tier 2 now. 155? Very much catching up on that front. Nice use of the merfolk. Pokes away there. Ooh, wow, that golem leapt forward because of that barge.
Frog!
Oh, you're right, there is a frog. Mercia is going to go for this hit now. Makes a lot of sense.
Does it? That looks a little worrying to me. I'm not sure you'd smack a Rhomb in this position.
Well, it's either that or he's going to be a full health Rhomb, and I would rather fight a half health Rhomb than a full health one. I guess like there's mage heal potential, but that's a lot of mage heal to drop on one person for one turn.
The thing is, it cost a mage heal for Mercia to do that. So Warble spent 300 gold to deal less than 300 gold worth of damage to the commander.
Yeah, although
Though Rhomb didn't heal.
he healed a little bit, but he didn't heal enough, which I guess is the important factor. And he's open on two sides. Oh, I think he's just dead.
Why didn't you just had a heal? Why didn't Rhomb heal?
He just didn't have enough gold. He spent too much on units that turn. And I think...
Why Disobeyed by a golem there? I'm so confused.
I guess he thought it would be necessary, but yeah, just didn't have enough money to heal Rhomb. And that's why the earlier attack happened. You want to injure him when he's not in groove. And yeah, really nicely played there by Warble. Takes the win.
Curiously enough, I don't think either of them used their groove.
They didn't. I think groove pressure existed, but yeah, neither of them used groove. I think Warble is typically the player who would like to set up to use groove early as well, but no, they just didn't go for that this time. Held on to it. They built a golem, got that golem forward really quickly actually. That barge play allowed the golem to get into a position where they could kill like a unit next to the opponent's commander, which then allowed for a lethal. So really nice long-term play thinking there from Warble. I kind of butchered that sentence, but you got what I meant.
Oh yeah, no, that was a brilliant move with the barge. 10 out of 10.
And it works really well with Mercia as well, because, you know, Mercia loves golems. They are her, I would say her favorite unit. Once you get enough golems with Mercia, you just can't really lose the game. Okay, I mean, that was just a stunning performance actually. Warble is really impressing me as a player. I genuinely think we're going to see them in the next main Wargroove event. I'm actually really curious to see how they play on time. I guess that's the other thing. Like how much is the asynchronous format helping them out here? But either way, really nice game there from Warble. Really nice to see that, and we're gonna go into the next one.